you're talking until someone rocks up. That's what you need. I'm not overly pleased with this tape in. I think I need to clean it up a little bit. So I think I need to just... I think I shouldn't have used the thicker tape. Oh, I didn't use the thicker tape. All right. Do 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 do. Oh, let's get this tape back on. I'm gonna mark it and yank it. Is what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use. Oh, I'm using too much of this tape. Oh, I've got to do the click-ins. Silly table. You've got to do the thingy-majiggies. Right, okay, that's much better. Much better, much better. Clicking's done. Oh, look at Titus sitting proud. Hello, Titus. So I want to clean these up, and I reckon I can just cheese it. If I just reapply the tape, right? If I just reapply the tape and then blast it with a bit of a baden, we can fix these lines, I reckon. Glenn! Buddy old pal. Glenn, I was a little bit sad face after yesterday's stream. You weren't there for the end, but I was having a great time, and I wanted to go to the friggin' I wanted to go sit by the sea and have another live stream, and just like, because I was in such a fantastic mood, right? When we finished the live stream, so I wanted to go sit by the sea and just turn on the live stream and just like put that lovely vibe out there. But that stripe's actually kind of accurate. That's not so bad, that one. Maybe I'm doing this wrong, but yeah, what a day yesterday. I mean, but I had to come home and cook curry instead, but that's fine. I'm not liking these stripes. But yeah, the vehicle's coming along nicely. We're totally ready for graffiti. I'm thinking of trying to tone this down a little bit, because it's quite there, you know. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to tone it down with just some dabby dabs of grey. That's what I'm thinking. Also, the place where I was streaming, right, they were very curious about the channel and stuff. They said, hey, you should email the managers and yada yada yada. And do you know what, maybe I shouldn't mess up the stripes. Maybe I should just put graffiti. But yeah, so they wanted me to email them, but I'm not going to email them about it, because I'd rather talk to them about it in person. I don't want to email. But we are ready. We've got clean plates. So what we can do is we can just start the graffiti immediately, really. So we're going to go black, white, red, yellow. So let's just grab this plate, and this will be our black plate. I'm going to get my face out of it. We're going to just do this one, and we're just going to use every single symbol. We're going to work through it and just build it up like that. The way I see it is I'll use one scraper for each colour. And do I have some toilet? I bought some toilet rolls especially for wiping plates. But yeah, what a day yesterday, man. What an amazing day. But yeah, so they could potentially be another sponsor, to be honest. They were very keen to put themselves on my social medias. So, I mean, we should friggin', I might, if I can, I wouldn't mind kicking around some ideas, because I'm not too smart on the whole promotion thing. I don't do very good at that. But if you let me like pick your brains, I just don't know how it would take form, right? But if I could brainstorm with you guys, because I always think it's important to talk to people that are cleverer than yourself. Especially when it's something that you're not good at, you know. I feel that's important. Right, let's start doing some designs. I got some tape nearby, yeah. So it's just all stamps. It's going to be a pretty stamp heavy day today. But I reckon give it 30 minutes and this vehicle will not be necessarily done with the graffiti, but it'll be well on its way. 3 seconds. Perfect. Got that perfect, that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start slapping them on wherever, really. And I should, if I'm smart, what I'll do is I'll have some toilet paper ready and also wipe my scraper more often than using acetone just whilst it's wet. That's what I should do. Just give it a wipe. Yeah, why don't I do that sooner? Look, you can see it's immediately come off. Why didn't I do that? So yeah, I just don't know. It's good with the sponsor thing, sure, but I don't know how it's going to take form. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to talk about it necessarily. Maybe I can just figure it out myself like a big boy. But it's kind of exciting. Right, that was scrape number 1. Shape number 2. So what I'll show you the plate. What I'm doing is I'm just going through, and the idea is to put them close to each other. That's the idea. And I'll just show you the plate. So we've just started here, and I'm just going to work my way around, just doing everything. I might grab a number. Oh, actually, I will grab a number. Although there's these nice. So the plate I'm using from Goblin Hobbies is Industrial Plate 1. That's what I'm using. Industrial Plate 1 is what I'm using. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But the other thing is, streaming there, it's the stakes are definitely higher if it goes quiet. I felt it way more. It was way more apparent feeling it than when, as opposed to at home. Yeah, I think I'll start with the bumper. I think that's fine. If I just wipe the scraper when it's wet, that's fine. So what are we talking about today? What weirdness have we got in store? What's the weird shenanigans for the day? I was most amused by yesterday's shorts. I think the YouTube algorithm did me a little dirty there with those. Frankly, I think they did me a little dirty. I'm going to keep the stripes, guys. I'm going to keep the stripes. It won't be the first time that I've listened to Bomber and it's paid off, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to listen to him. So, definitely going to listen. It's possibly the worst one they could have chose. Whoever is the robot behind that, they did me dirty with that particular one. I watched it twice though. It made me laugh. It made me laugh a lot. Have to say, what I need to do is I need to blue tack over the view account. I need to forget about that. So let's just do this next stamp and then. Oh, we got 2 for 1. We got a little bit of this one. Let's just grab that bit. There we go. And then we take this one and put this one on like so. There we go. It's not so much about the symbol itself, it's about building up that texture. Let's wait, I was going to do something. What else was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to blue tack. Yeah, let's blue tack the people in the stream. Let's do that. Yeet, you sons of bitches! I can't see you no more. Blue tacks. Let's go for 3 stripes as well. That looks kind of cool. I suppose that industrial stamping plate is probably a fitting thing for Genestealer cultists. So, and I don't know why I haven't wiped the plate right away before. I don't know why I've not done that. Like, that just seems like a really smart move. I don't know why I hadn't done it sooner. Let's just try and get this lined up with the front bumper, like so. Oh, that one came off a little bit, but still, it went on. Excellent. My GNC occultists like patterns, right? They like the patterns. Ah, man, it's nice to be sitting here. I got really excited about the possibilities after yesterday. I was like, hey, look, being in the toy shop, I could showcase their bits and they might give me like a paint set to show off or something. And I was like, that's cool. I like stuff. I might have to have like their shop logo or email or something in the shop with Jeff the Dragon. But, I mean, if it's just in the background, I don't think it's necessarily too intrusive for us guys. But if it gets us a paint set, then maybe that's worth it. But again, this whole shtick of like how that thing works, I'm just not good at it. But it is nice. It was nice to be in there and just be out of the house a little bit, because I could easily become a hermit shut-in easily, and I've kind of been going in that direction. So getting my ass out was good. It was a bit strange having to go and get on a bus post-stream. It was a bit strange having to travel home because obviously, I'm just in my house doing this stream, but having to travel home was strange. There. So we go. Let's do this one because we're not going to use the surrounding ones. I think I can pick up the pace a little bit with these stamping plates, but I'm just going to build front up, that's all. The vehicle's very small. It's way smaller than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's really small. It's a really small little guy. Plus I have to get creative when spraying it because the wheels and other parts of it are not sprayed in the slightest, but other bits are. Other butts. Oh, Botana, new person. Right, guys, table best behavior. Don't alienate new people. Hello, person. I wonder if Botana's... Do you know who we haven't seen? We haven't seen Big Mac come back. Ah, Botana seems human. We might have a human here. Well, Glenn, it's progress, right? But the downside is it relies on me to try and figure this shizness out. I got to try and get my thinking cap on. But it smells like big success, right? Potentially. We have a couple that join because it's just the way that they talk. They just talk really random stuff. And the main one is Big Mac, who I think spawned like several others. But Big Mac's nice because even though what Big Mac is coming out of Big Mac's robot mouth is complete nonsense, it is on occasion hilarious. And it's kind of nice because then it's someone who's chatty. It's like a chatty person who's a bit spazzed, if that makes sense. Because the stuff he does say is a bit weird. He's from Northern Michigan. He works, he trades in rare metals and industrial machinery. And what else does he? He's into his business. Yeah, he's he's big business. But yeah, that guy is Big Mac's household name around here. He's like the old chair that you can't bring yourself to throw out because it's so comfy. I'm doing some. I'm painting jeans. I'll show you. Let me just what I'm doing is I'm stamping this guy, but I'll move the camera a little bit. So I've put on a shed load of stamps because we're doing graffiti on this vehicle, which is Jeans to the Cultist. The graffiti will look a little bit like this at the end. This is the graffiti style, but we're trying to improve it on this. But it will look a little bit like this when it's done. But it's the largest scale. And what I'm using is I'm using these Goblin stamping plates. So this is Industrial 1 plate. And I'm just using as many symbols as possible, not caring which symbols I use. It's more about the general coverage and feel of it. So that's what we're going with. And I've been streaming now, what, 15 minutes? So, and we've got a fair few stamps done. We assembled it yesterday, but what we were talking about is that I actually went to a different place to stream. I went to like this massive nerd center, for lack of a better word. Oh, that one did not come through okay. I pressed too firmly with that one, but it's all right. We can use it. Believe it or not, that does say danger, but it's so didn't come through right. Yeah, a guy who comes on the stream called Ven, he gave me the idea of combining the stamping plates and making graffiti. Oh, Batana, you nice chappy, you. You see that, Glenn? You see that, Glenn? Batana didn't forget you. That's just the kind of civility I can get behind. We're forgetting it a little bit nowadays. There seems to be just a not caring for other people kind of vibe going on generally. So just a little bit of manners. I can get behind that kind of stuff. Oh, that stamp did not come through well, but we can use it. That's the main thing. So let's just spump that on there. There we go. I'm going to turn the camera ever so slightly. Now, I could show you the stamping process if you're interested. The plate's there, so I don't have to necessarily do it off camera. So you tell me, guys. You tell me. If you want me to do it on camera, I can. That's fine. But you tell me. Oh, that one came out better. So let's see if we can't stick that in there. It should go. Yeah, it worked. Couldn't tell you what a candy tie is. Wait, candy with a K. So America? It's like a braid, right? But with sweeties, right? That's what I think it is. Nice to hear people actually doing things as well in the stream. I like to think that this is nice background noise. So I don't feel like you have to type, but I do feel like it's... I'd like to think I'm good background viewing. And from what I understand, you don't get blasted by crappy ads midway in the stream. You have to suffer one to come in. Because, you know, tables... I'm trying to get myself a little bit of bucks. But as far as I know, you don't get torn away midstream for an ad. Or I certainly hope you don't. That's definitely not the plan. So hopefully it's just one or two and in. Hopefully. But it beats the hell out of doom scrolling, you know? It's not a high... this cupboard-based nonsense that I put out, it's not high quality, but it's better than doom scrolling, only with less serotonin. Okay, it's fractionally better, but also a lot worse than doom scrolling. At least I'm a human. At least there's that, guys. At least we got that. One thing's for sure, I am certainly a human, because I don't know any robots that soil themselves as often as I do, frankly. So, you know, go figure. What would be easier for me if this stream was happening from a hot tub? If there was a hot tub right behind me, that'd be nice. That would make life a lot easier for me. I think jacuzzis improve everything about your day-to-day, frankly. Oh, Batana, that's even better. You haven't received a single ad on vertical mode. Well, that's music to my ears, actually. That's really good if it doesn't even add you, because I get a handful of cents for streams, not a lot, like under 10 cents, but what I'm going for, right, this is my theory, right, is that it's cumulative. If I release like 10,000 videos, what's the maths on it? If I release 10,000 videos and each video makes 10 cents, how much money have I made? Oh, well, that's great. No ads. No ads. That's brilliant. Yeah, what's 10,000 times 10? No, that doesn't make sense. So there's 10 cents in a dollar. Oh no. Oh no, maths. No. But 10,000 videos isn't necessarily doable. Ah, maths table. Come on, you stupid sausage. You should know this. Yeah, it just doesn't go into my brain at all, maths. All it does is give me a headache. Oh, $100. Oh no! Oh no! So 10,000 videos that make 10 cents is $100. That's not the big number I thought it was going to be. That's poo. Yeah. Yeah, exactly right, Warden. Oh, hello, Warden. Yeah, you produce so many videos that you have to end up owing YouTube. Let's see if I can get that in there. No, it broke up a little bit. But if it breaks up a little bit, that's all good because it adds to the texture. Now the question is, do I do the black stamps on the hazard stripes? Because I'm not sure how well that would work out. But I might have to be creative with it maybe. Do you know what? That X does look quite good. Let's just do that. I kind of feel like I want to do that for some reason. Yeah. Not going to lie, I think it's best to keep YouTube as a hobby next to a job. I don't got no job. I might have a job soon, potentially. No one wants to hire me. No one really wants to hire me here. So I got to get creative. Finland's getting worse employment-wise, and the trend's not going to change. Basically in Finland, the idea of joining a job and staying there 20 years and having a career in it, that day's done in Finland, or at least all the studies say. And it's more based on the individual. So I've got to cook up something. I've got to cook up something outside of the normal paths. It's not like the States where you can do really well or do really badly. It punishes you accordingly. Because like my friend who moved back to the States, he's doing fantastic. In a very small amount of time, he's earning a great deal of money. And I'm very much in the same boat. Oh, well, Batana. Now we get a little bit of an interesting goss. What's going on? What's going on? Where are you from then? And what did Glenn say? Warden said something to Glenn or something. Good day. Dutch! Very near to me then. Very, very near to me. Stone's throw away. It's all about building it up, the texture. It's all about building it up. Right, what kind of human shenanigans can we come up with? What should we do? Make up a song? Batana, Batana, I am Dutch. I like to pretend I'm disabled, walking around with a crutch. I like to steal some money. Benefit fraud's my favourite game. I like to trick the government. And then when they come and say, hey, no, I play them at their own game. I say, hey, you owe me money. Yes, you do. Turn it around. I didn't trick you. You tricked me. Give me some cash. Tee-hee-hee, I scam them. I don't know what this song is. Batana. Turns out Batana is really tough to rhyme with anything. But now that's Batana's law. Batana commits benefit fraud. Allegedly. They say that on all the YouTube nonsense I watch. They always say allegedly. So that way Batana can't come back at me. But allegedly commits benefit fraud. Allegedly. If I say allegedly enough, I'm not in trouble, right? Caldona's a dinosaur. Okay. Not many easy words to rhyme with dinosaur. Dinosaur. I like to... No, I can't sing that. Dinosaur. I want to go to prison till my bum is sore. Dinosaur, that is me. Throw in the soap and you can keep. Feels like there's a song there, potentially. Dinosaur, my bum is sore. Going back to prison for a sleep. Oh, what have I dropped? I'm done, gone. Done, gone, messed up again. Imagine if that was an actual musical. You know how they burst into song really annoyingly? They just like, they burst into song randomly. Imagine if it was a prison one. Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, it looks like I've been shanked again today. Shanking me makes me happy. Hip hip hooray. He's done me with a sharpened toothbrush. But it's okay. He's my favorite gay. Is that okay? That song? Can I sing that? Can I? Feeling pretty musical today, but I like the idea of prison musical. Because you have High School Musical, you know? What are we eating today? Another piece of slop on a metal tray. What are we eating today? Steve says he wants all my commissary, yes, or he's gonna kill me again. Kill me again? It's musical, you can have some fun with it. You don't have to. See? Who says you need AI to generate music? Hey, KS. Oh, I don't know, Botana. I have no idea. No idea. But I liked singing the songs, so I'm just going to take it as that. I liked singing the songs, so let's just take it as that, I got to sing some songs. Ah, KS! My little unicorn. Hello. And Nara. Peggy, new person. Oh, for those of you that don't know about KS is absolutely brilliant at painting. Like, he's like way better than me. But that's not saying much. He's way better than most people who paint. Let's put it that way. His stuff's actually absolutely great. But we got to help him out because he's too modest. He's too modest for his own good. Just go have a look at his channel. It's KS Miniatures. His painting's really, really good. I can't speak to his recent stuff. It might be dog turd. He might have like taken a nosedive. But the stuff I was looking at is exceptional. But he might be poo now. So don't blame me if it's gone poo. KS, has your painting gone poo? You doing little poopy paintings? Where should I stick this? I need more flat surface. I'm determined to get as much out of this plate as possible. I like my new approach. And who would have thought wiping wet paint is better than waiting for it to dry? Who would have figured? Who would have figured? No, Nara, you fool! Well, no, I didn't say he was that good. Only the elite of the elite sponge with bananas. Now, the thing is with this graffiti, right? I know it looks a little bit janky with just the black, but trust me, it's going to really come alive with every subsequent layer. It's really going to, come alive. I recently found out yesterday that you can rock a Baneblade. You can rock a Baneblade in your friggin'... Did you see the Cultist Army? Go figure. Good on you, Botana. It's definitely worth a moment of your time. It's way better than doom scrolling. Yeah, it's a nice channel. Yeah, Nara, but I'm not buying one. No. The reason I'm so obsessed with Baneblades is because that was kind of the final straw for me and Games Workshop. I've had enough of them. They're filthy little buggers. To remove the Baneblade, take out a sprue, and then release it and up the price without telling anyone... yeah, I'll find a different way to buy Games Workshop stuff, So, but the Baneblade one, it really rubbed my Wilkins the wrong way. And also, there's a problem with their new paints. Apparently, they've messed up their new washes and stuff. They're too glossy. Apparently, there's that controversy as well. Probably because it's cheaper to make them that way. Unfortunately. The only issue is that they make really nice models. Oh, yeah, I've been looking at 3D prints. But I think 55 for a 3D proxy of a Baneblade is too much. I might just make a cardboard box and write Baneblade on it, and then I could do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just get a cardboard box, write Baneblade on the side, and then I've got a Baneblade. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just make it out of cardboard. Yeah, why not? Easy peasy. Right, let's see if I can do 4 scrapes at the same time. Let's see if I can do this. Yes. The sprue plus highlighter price was special. What am I missing? What, they're selling the sprue? They took the sprue out and they're selling it. And they're selling the sprue? No. Surely they're not doing that. Yeah, they took out the sponsons, apparently. So I'm actually scooping up 2 at a time now to be more economical with the stamping. But we're still on 1 plate, we're still on 1 scraper, so it's working out pretty good so far. Poop. Poop. No, don't do multiples table, that's bad. Multiples be bad table. Don't do multiples. What's Carnival of Excess? Is that like a Slaanesh thing or Harlequins thing? What is that? What's Carnival of Excess? You heard it. Everyone ignore Nara. She said it herself. Please, everyone ignore me. Okay, ignoring Nara in 3, 2, 1. Ignore. Pew. Good. So the theory is I get a lot of black ones on, and then from then on kind of start toning it down once I get to the reds and yellows. Table started saying nice things about my painting last night, but I closed it because I didn't want to hear it. Okay, well, that's good. We restored balance. That's fine. It must have been the bear beer talking if I was saying nice things. You know, clearly it wasn't a conscious decision. Don't worry about it, Nara. It's easy to get mixed up with names. That's why I rely so heavily on building up lore about people, because it kind of like helps me remember names. But I need to get out of this 9 a.m., 11 a.m. slot for me, because Freds has told me that this is too early for him, and we haven't seen Fundy as well, so I think I start too early for them. But what I'd like to do is just make it longer, but well, I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. That graffiti's really starting to look good. So I need to go, over here more, and then these side bits. So, oh, okay, quite a lot of stamps. We might start the next plate, potentially. we're getting to that point now where we might need to move on to the next plate. Can I just say that no one commented on my prison songs? No one commented on my prison songs, right? I bust out like 4 or 5 bangers, and no one commented on them. So, you know what? I'm sure when, Mariah Carey was at her height, or Beethoven, no one was paying them compliments. I'm just too far ahead. We're not ready for clearly we're not ready for prison musicals. All right, we're not ready for it. Or we're just not ready for it, and that's a you problem, guys. It's not a me problem. I'm going to continue to write a prison musical, and then in 50 years' time, when it gets leaked somewhere, be like, this guy was ahead of the curve. I know what the silence means. It's awe. It's awe. Have you seen? Has anyone here seen Red Dragon with Ray Fiennes in it? When he's got the guy super glued to the spoilers. When he's got the guy super glued to the chair, and he's like, "You don't owe me fear. You owe me awe." It tickles me every time. Tickles me absolutely every single time when he says that. You owe me awe. It's so good. He's so good in that. Oh yeah. yeah. Mrs. Miggins changing. Mrs. Miggins changed. Do you see? Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that bit. I also like the face Hannibal Lecter makes, as if to prove Ed Norton's point when he says you had disadvantages. He's like, how? He said, well, you're insane. And the look that Hannibal has on his face when he says it, it's like, well, yeah, you do look a little bonkers there, buddy, to be honest. You do look a little bit crazy. Don't worry, Botana, we can change the subject if you don't know what we're talking about. That's fine. We don't want to exclude you. It's just a very funny film. A comedy, in fact. Why don't you just be a doll and flip open that little Rolodex? I'll dance at your wedding. It's so good. Right, I'm just going to do a bulk one here. Let's try for a big one. Trouble is, ironically, if I hadn't have assembled this, I'd be getting more graffiti on. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to do yesterday's stream at the shop, so I won't be going there today unless there's some like catastrophically massive change in my day. I won't be going to the shop to stream. I'd have to leave immediately and be home to pick the kids up because I'm on my own with the kids tonight. Because my wife's going away to party for the night, but so it's safe to say there's no shop stream today, but that's not in itself a bad thing. Yeah, well, yeah. If you look here as the example, we're going to be going up in white, red, and yellow in that order, and then you'll see. But it just takes because you have to hit a critical mass with it. I'm going to go with these ones next. Although I like the writing on this, so I'm going to do that one white. That's the Blood Bowl plate. Let's have a little look through. Hang on, let's get the right one. That's the one, Pure. Yep, that's the one. Yep, that's very much the one. I just need some symbols. You know what? Let's use one we haven't used yet. I'm just going to go based on cleanliness. Alright, we're going to use these ones. Because I've not used these plates. Yeah, let's use the plate that I haven't used yet. We're going to use this one. Look. We're going to use this one. Just these random symbols. Automated inventory. For the record, these are the automated inventory, guys. These are them. They're really nice. They're very simple kits, but I found these smaller ones are a little bit fiddly to put together. I didn't have the necessary skill, but they're pretty cool, frankly. There's a character one as well that I really like the look of. He's pretty nice. I think I'm leaning more towards characters at the moment, like individual models, because I might actually get one finished. Your wife knows how to balance real life, her life, and the childcare. Yeah, and I'm very supportive of my other half going out and letting off some steam. She's very social. She likes to go out and party, so I'm very keen to facilitate that whenever possible. Yeah, Botana, quite a lot actually. I have I have my own Primarch. One of the lost. Now, one of them died. So, what was it? 11th? The 11th? Two Primarchs. One died because he got that brain thing. He got infected by aliens, but one left. Titus is there. Yeah, there's Titus. Sort of, Nara. Sort of. Like, I'm supportive and all. I do all that stuff, and I don't quibble or moan, and I pull my weight that way. But I'm not a provider. You know, I don't provide financial stability or security. I don't provide in that respect. Yeah, sure. You know, the kids laugh and have fun and whatnot. But in that respect, I'm not really. If we're going by like old traditional what it is to be a man, I'm not a provider. You know, I'm not like I'm not good in that department. That's probably my weakest spot. But if I get this job, that will change. Everything else is all right. You know, and that's not a moan. That's just observational. That's just purely logical. That's what I think. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that needs to be improved a little bit. Just improve everything a little bit each time and you'll get there. No? Best to stay positive about these things. Acknowledging fault isn't necessarily like being like doom and gloom, you know? It's just, like I say, it's purely observational. What could I improve? Surely you guys self-reflect. I do it all the time. You know, where you could just like improve things a little bit. So I feel like I'm a little bit technically I added let's do another Titus layer whilst we're here. There's a lot of talk about Titus. Let's top him up. I'll just get this next stamp on and then we can add some more Titus stuff. Right, Titus. Where's your tally, Titus, my lovely? Oh, it's under here. So we're on 187. 187. Titus, thank you. Let's go with, you know what, let's treat ourselves to some Rust Grey. Why not? Yep. 187. Yep. 187. It's Titus of the 500 layers, so we've got a lot of work to do. He's already cost me about 60 euros in paint and bases. We ran the maths on it. So he's quite a model. But, you know, you got to have hobbies, you know. You got to have a goal. And I think 500 layers, 500. Oh, drop in the bucket, Batana. Drop in the bucket, because Titus gets bigger with each layer. So I reckon when we're all done, a couple more bases, I reckon he's going to be like 150 euro mini, I reckon. And I'd do it all again. I'm not changing Titus. He's too important to all of us. He's been with us now since, maybe not at the beginning, since October, but he's been with us a while. Yeah, he's well worth it. And the funniest thing about Titus is that it was a joke. We never intended to do it. Well, no, it started off as a joke, but then we just went for it, and now, you know, we're going for it. And it's like when you max out a character on any RPG, once you're no longer earning XP, you kind of get a bit down. So I hope we never finish Titus, because I think we wouldn't be able to take the emotional hit of not having Titus in our life. I think it would be You know, like when you max out your character, it's like, well, I'm not earning XP for things anymore, so what's the point? I'll play something else. Speaking of XP, guys, they are going to release a remastered Fallout 3. And the irony of it is that they've put a sale on for all the Bethesda games, and you could get all the DLCs for the original Fallout, not the remastered Fallout, for $10. And they've discounted the new Oblivion as well. Just saying, I'm sure those two things are linked, that they've announced they're redoing Fallout 3 and putting all their stuff on sale on Steam. I smell corporate shenanigans, you know? Like, let's sell all the DLCs for old Fallout 3 and then re-release it and get everyone to buy it all over again. But even at the discount on Steam, I think €40 for the new Oblivion is a bit rich. You know, it's a bit rich to try and charge that. It's $60 normally. And as much as I want to play it, I don't want to play it for that much. I think that's a bit cheeky sausage of them. I think they should have made it for everyone who had Oblivion. They should have made that damn game free. Hey, do you love Oblivion? Here's the game again. You know, just for once. Just for once. That's a lovely layer on Titus. I like the two-tone feeling that's going on. Yeah, they just prioritized bucks, didn't they? Not everything has to be endlessly make money over everything else. Money, money, money. Sell, 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 sell. It doesn't have to be like that. Just give me some weird, something weird that makes me laugh. Give me that weird stuff. Where's the good weird stuff nowadays? You know? Give me something weird. Oh, no, I loved it. I love Oblivion. It's so good. It's so good. All you needed sparks, right? You needed the electric spell, because when you kill something with the sparks, it makes the ragdoll go, and it's never ending funny. Never ending funny. So what I would do, I just went for the maximum mana pool, and I went Antioch, and I would just have a destruction spell that on touch, because you can get more damage out of it than firing at target. And it does all your mana pool with one destruction spell. So you just go up to someone and you go, and they just, cool. Oh, it's just good. Oh, what is there? There's a wolf. Oh, right, okay. I don't used to use my entire mana pool on this guy. I could just hit him once with my axe, or I could make him fly away. It's just so good. Yeah, the online version, I'm never going to play it. I'm never going to play the online version. Yeah, never going to play that. What is it? 76? I think it's 76. Yeah, Botana. New prices of games are stupid. Yeah, they are stupid. It's really cheeky. I've stopped buying games. I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I'm happy. I've got enough games. I'm happy with those. Thank you very much. We don't have to. I know they want us to be continuously buying things and paying subscriptions. I know they want us to do that, but we really don't have to. I think there's fun to be had without chasing this imaginary always buy something that they want us to do. You know, I think it's rubbish and we don't need to do it. We don't need to do it. You know? It's we can just sing stupid songs. Stupid songs are free, guys. Oh, I didn't do the tally. Bless you, Nara. Oh, also Nara, how's mum? How's mum today? Whoop. Let's just... Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, I'm not really pro, like, sales, pushy sales, make money. I'm not really into that. And that stems through that I got held by gunpoint, and then the next morning, the area manager came down and used the robbery and us being held hostage as a way to try and motivate people to sell more toys. Ugh, that really got on my ass. So I'm not so keen on it. Like, what a disgusting idea that man had. Hey, I know, I could turn this around and make some more bucks. Disgusting. Let's go. I might do a little bit of overlap on the yellow. I don't want to destroy the yellow, but I want to kind of break it up a little bit. That one actually went on really well over a gap. Okay. Maybe these plates do go over gaps okay. Let's honor Nara with correctly remembering the tally. I've lost the tally sheet. Oh, here it is. It's up here. It's up here. There we go. There's another one. Beep. Right. Bingo. Titus tally under Titus. Now I should remember it more often. Thanks for getting me to do the tally. We've been a bit slow. Well, hang on. I'm not going to say we. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I've been a bit slow on topping up Titus. Oh, topping up Titus. Nice little catchphrase. Top up Titus. We're on 187 so far. It's been quite a road because, you know, you think back to it and all the good memories we've had with putting on the layers. And there's more to come, guys. More to come. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Botana. 188. My bad. That's Nara's fault for making me miscount. Why? I don't know. I'll figure it out. One of the two, Botana. It's one of those two. Now, let's go. Slap that on there. It's not going to entirely go on. Oh, it did. It's a little wiggly, but wiggly's good. Texture. Realistically, how many more stamps do I need to put on? I can put one there. But maybe we don't want to go crazy. We can just focus more on the bonnet. A couple there, maybe. Yeah. Let's do a couple more symbols. And then we can start the next... The thing is, this is where you've got to put the work in. It's like when you put the first layer on, and then you're going highlighting up more and more. You're putting on less paint, so it feels like you're making more progress, and all that good stuff. So, but it will come alive. I'm happy to do this entire stream. Frankly, I don't see any reason to not. It's quite nice in pushing the boat out with testing how well the stamping plates go as well. Well, I mean, it poses a moral quandary in that Titus is not ready. He's Titus of the 500 layers. And what if... Do you know what? Yeah, go ahead. Because if someone wants to copy it and does 500 layers more... Like, does Titus of the 500 layers and copies it, then fine. You can post it, Glenn. Go ahead. If you get some fun out of it, yeah, you can do that, Glenn. I'm not against it. Why? I mean, why not? You know, so it's fine. I don't think someone's going to sit down and apply 188 layers of paint. It's not a quick thing. You've got drying time to take into account. So even if they want to do it, they can. But yeah, Titus of the 500 layers. Isn't he beautiful? Oh, 3 seconds. Where's my stamp? That was not 3 seconds, table. No, and it didn't work. I only got a bit of the... I just totally slowed down there. Let's just put that bit in there. So what do we need? One there. Yeah, let's just do... One there, 2. We need 2 more for this side. Yeah, you can do it, Glenn. And you don't even have to ask, it's fine. Let's do that. Yeah, but as a general rule, Botana, if I'm doing something because I think it brings in more viewers, then I'm not even going to bother. If I just... What I want is just to do weird stuff. I don't want to worry about algorithms and viewer counts and stats and all that stuff. I don't want to... It makes me a bit sad to start trying to think like that. 1, because I don't like it, and 2, because I don't think it's a good way to look at things. If I get a laugh... The only metric I'm marking myself by is that, do I have a laugh in the live stream? Do I get, like, a belly laugh? Is a stream like an episode of South Park where I watch it and I know that I'm guaranteed one big belly chuckle in an episode? So typically for a live stream, if I have a chuckle in a live stream, I consider that a win. That's the only measurement I do at the moment. The views thing is good if you're weird. I feel like the views thing shouldn't be the main goal. It's like it's a byproduct if you are having fun, because from what I can tell, it's not even what I can tell. I know when I'm having fun, people pick up on it, and I like that, because that's why I also watch live streamers. You can hear when they're having fun, and you can hear when it's forced. if that makes sense. I'm rambling a little bit. Top mental health well-being channel on YouTube. Yes, cupboard based, by the way. I had that caveat. Cupboard based. I am rambling a little bit now. I can stop. It's fine. Blah. I'm just trying, because at least if I'm doing this, I'm not just burning time looking at absolutely automated nothing nonsense on my phone. At least I'm creating something, you know. We're getting some painting done, something tangible. Caledonia, see ya. Unfortunately, there goes Caledonia, the only dinosaur to have graced our live stream. I've never had a dinosaur in live stream before. I will miss Caledonia. Oh, if I never see you again, take care of yourself. Have an enjoyable life. Just in case we never see again, because sometimes that happens in internet world. So, top-based ramble streams on YouTube. Exactly, Warden. Top sponsored cupboard-based live streams. I am going to try and snuffle out the sponsor with the game shop. I don't know what form it will take, but even if it gets me out of the house for a little bit, I'll take that. That's good. If it gets me out of the house, stops me hermiting. Dragon 62. Jeez, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Well, think carefully before you press subscribe, Caledonia, because it's a one-way trip. Once you pressed it, you can never leave. Only in death will you leave the channel if you subscribe. So it's quite a commitment. So think very carefully before you click it, because clicking it will curse you and you will become dependent on getting any painting done. You have to join these live streams to get painting done. So if you're willing to accept the curse of many have, you can, but just know it carries weight. So it's like the what's that thing in Berserk? The Baylot, the thing he wears around his neck. All your dreams will come true if you subscribe, but at a price. That's a bold claim, Table. Disclaimer: none of your dreams will come true. Table takes no responsibility for the fulfillment of your dreams and memories, dreams and wishes. I just promised everyone's dreams will come true. I think that's quite a bold claim. There might be some suspicion that I can't actually follow through on that. Oh, no, I do. I do remember you, Dragon. You left the Discord because you couldn't keep up with the silly languages of the speed of our English. I remember. How are you? Yeah, I remember. It made me a bit sad that you left, but not being able to keep up with the stupidness of the Discord is understandable. Aww. Aww, I remember Dragon. Realistically, I've got all the stamps done, right? Maybe one there? Yeah, one more black stamp and we're done. Let's do that one. I'm not going to get this one in time. Oh, I did. I remembered you! Hey, good job, Table memory. Right, we are done with graffiti, as far as black graffiti is concerned. Now we can... I might just put one more somewhere in there, just on the hazard stripes. It just needs a little bit of building up, so I'll just do one more there. Maybe two more if I can get them quick enough. Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit more on there. I don't need to do... I might do some more on the door, actually. If I can find something with a little bit of pattern in, we can maybe break up that hazard stripe a little bit more. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. I think if I can do that one and that one. If I can just... Yeah, maybe I'll just do it like this. That could work. Once you get the other colours on it. I won't do any more, though. I think it's pretty funny that I watched and subbed to a lot of miniature makers and painters years ago, and YouTube just decides, hey, I know you liked things ages ago, want a new YouTuber to watch? Well, I mean, it's based on what they've got to go on, isn't it? You know, it's yeah, it's based on but yeah, right, black one's done. Whee! Well, I mean, technically we're not a painting channel. All right, technically we're not a painting channel. According to Google's own search, we're an emotional well-being channel. Not only emotional well-being, but also I happen to play a lot of games as well. That's all come back. I don't know if you noticed just how many frigging games I'm playing and how many episodes I'm uploading. But if you want to show your support on them, I'm trying to... The idea is that I'm just going to produce like 1 million episodes. And then if I have 1 million episodes and they all make 5 cents, then, you know, then we're all rich, aren't we? So that's the plan. So yeah, it's not just painting. Not one niche. Not one niche. Hey, I just said niche. Do I have a niche now? For those of you that don't know, I got called nicheless. Someone, who was it who approached? They approached Squidmar Miniatures, and they were like, "Oh no, I'm afraid this guy doesn't have the numbers." I was like, "Ugh, $100 a month. I take $100 a month. $100, Botana. That's no small amount of money, buddy. Just think what you could get with $100, huh? You could get that big old Army Painter paint set. You could get friggin' Conflict 47 starter set and some extras, and it's over 90, so you get free postage. Yeah, don't sniff. $100 is a lot of money. Like, that's not to be sniffed at all. Like, it's no small chunk of change, I have you know. So yeah, you can get a lot with $100 if you spend it. I mean, Wayland Games. If you're in UK, you could get a Wayland Games order. Over $100 easily gets you free postage. Wayland Games, 20% off. Games Workshop. Just saying, it's no small amount of money. You could even go second hand in Finland, and for $100 of second hand, I could easily get myself a good old bunch of models. $100 is a lot, Botana. It's not. I would never sniff on. I wouldn't be. I mean, who'd you? I mean, good on you if you can be like, hey, $100. Oh, that's nothing, but that's not nothing to me. So. $100 is still $100. Think how much milk you can buy. There you go, KS again, Element Games, £80 more, free postage. See, $100 gets you not only does it get you quite a lot of stuff, it also gets you free postage. This stream brought to you by $100. $100. It's not nothing. Excuse me. Right, we're on white. We're on white stamps now. This is where we get to have a lot of fun with it and where it starts to come alive. So this bit I'm most excited about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way from the back because let's okay, no, do you know what? I'm maybe not going to work from the back. I'm going to just, because I'm going to do the words first. I'm just going to spread them around because I like them so much. It doesn't even matter what they say because this one says receiver, so I don't even care that it says receiver, but I just like that there's text. Oh, it looks good already. There's only one. Get in, table. I need Ven to join the stream. I've got to thank him for this idea. He was a little star telling me this idea. Stamp. Yeah, little star. Let's whack these. I'm going to put this on upside down. Oh, it's already coming alive. You can already smell it. You can already smell it. Yeah, vibes, and not just necessarily good vibes, Nara. I like to think that it's very much a warts and all live stream, you know, because I've been on here sometimes where I've not been doing so well in the old brain pan. So I think not necessarily like good or bad. I just feel like I'd like to think that this is very human. You know, because I'm not keen to just do... I don't want to just present myself as, oh, everything's super happy, everything's going great. Like, you know, those Instagram fakers where you just see them all smiles all the time. Because that's not what it is to be human. You're up and down all the time. So, you know what I mean? It makes sense in my mind. Like, I don't know where to put this. I'm going to put it there. Like, I don't want to just be... You know the Instagram ones where it's like, here's me with my car, here's me with my house, here's me by a tree, and it's just like it's not human, you know? We all poop. We all make mistakes. Yeah, where's the human stuff? Oh, I am rambling now. Top-based cupboard-based live streaming. He's rambling again. Someone rein me in. You can tell me to shut my noise. It's just my personal theory on it. Now there's white here, so that's not so great. But if we don't necessarily go over it too much. Right. So maybe we should release maybe I should release songs. Now I don't know anything about music, right? I don't know anything about music, but I know you can feed some text into a website and it will spit out a song using your lyrics. So maybe I need to start doing that and just release them for free and you can have a playlist of the greatest hits. We all poop. Should we cook up some song lyrics? What I do, I'm a big fan of text, speech to text. So I'm a big fan of doing that on Windows. I think it's like Control Shift S or something, and you can just record sounds. Yeah, AI, but my lyrics. You know, because I don't want to sit down and make the music, but I do want to say the silly words, if that makes sense. Is that just stupid? Should I not bother with that? I like it. You know? Something like, I don't know, I got janky legs, you gotta stay, otherwise I will... No, I messed that up. See, that's where the AI might be able to help me out. Maybe I can't make the songs! Like I say, with the song thing though, it's like 99% failure rate, but then you get that little 0.5% of pure gold. Oh, well, Botana, you never said that. You're referring to yourself as a creator. I can't do that. I can't say that I'm a creator. I can't. I'm just making a mess. It's whatever I'm doing with this channel. I think it's the YouTube equivalent of finger painting, right? I don't know where it's going. It's not. You know what I mean? It's a shambles. They do say things that make me laugh. That I would like to try and think more like. Like my little girl, she said, "Daddy, you're laughing too much for a human," which amuses me no end. I was like, "Oh, terribly sorry. Didn't mean to laugh too much like a human." Botana, shh. Who the hell are you to judge me, huh? I'm not even painting these models. I'm just the voice. The guy with the knife in his ribs being prodded to paint for me. These are not my hands. So I'm just a voice. I'm just a voice. I'm not the guy painting. So, you know, so I'm not technically creating anything. So, you know, there's that slight issue. I'm the guy painting is the guy who's in real peril. So, let's do some more. We've got 3 more words to go on, so I've got to be sparing with where they go. But see, all these things say like runner, blitzer, goalie. They're all like football buzzwords, but it doesn't matter. Like you don't necessarily even need to have to read them. It's pretty friggin' delicious in that respect. Like it's just graffiti. So. Two more words, and then we can put on a few token symbols. Ah, oh, don't wipe the plate before you grab the word. Yeah, only every day. Okay. Right, we don't have any words on this bit, so I've got 1 word left, so somewhere around here I think will be good. And we've got numbers as well, so I can use numbers too, because numbers are just as good as words. Numbers are just as good as words. Why did that amuse me? Yeah. Right. So we've got some numbers and some symbols. Let's put some numbers on. Let's do that one. Stamp. So we got a C. We got a C, and we got a number 23. Let's just try and squeeze you in there. There we go. Hey, that was a 2 for 1, that one. Let's needs a little bit more on the top. A couple of numbers. I've not hit critical mass with the white ones yet. We've not got there critical mass. It needs more. Needs more. And 0, 1 and 0, 2. Let's try and double these up. Yeah. I think this is the most stamping I've done. Like, just all plates. All plates, all stream. That's kind of bonkers. Numbers. I need some small ones. Some here, some there. One there. One there. So 4 more. 4 more. Let's get a bigger symbol. Let's do that one. Looks a little bit like metal armor from Vegas. That's what that reminds me of. I know it's Blood Bowl armor, but it looks like Vegas armor. Right, what do I need? I need a little bit more on the door. Nothing major though. Just a couple of numbers would be good. Right, I need 2 or 3 more. Let's do a double. Two more and whites are done. So let's do that symbol. And then one more, and I'd say white graffiti on. Let's do the Jason Voorhees hockey mask. Maybe I need to do a little bit there. Just a little teeny tiny something. There's a number. We'll do the number. Okay, right, whites on. So now we got the whites on. It doesn't have to be a lot. I mean, arguably one there would be good. We got a couple of numbers still free. Let's just do there. It's a case you got to know when to stop. That's the thing. You got to know when to stop because you can't completely cover up all the black. All right. I think I'm going to stop there. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. Okay, right. That's whites. So now we're on to reds. And the idea with the reds is basically wherever you haven't gone white with a little bit of overlap, you go red. Let's pick our new plate for reds and get a new bit of toilet paper. Just wipe the wet paint off of this plate and off the table. Whee! This is nice, guys. Well, I mean, I do still stand by that. Dry brushing does look like dry brushing. And it's very easy for dry brushing to look like dry brushing, but it's very hard to have dry brushing not look like dry brushing. The difference being, Warden, is when I look at your painting, I don't think, oh, that's sponged. Does that make sense? When I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's some smooth ass gradients. All right, so I've decided. So the plate for the reds is going to be this one, which is squad markings 01. Squad markings 01 in red. So obviously we don't need to worry about the red bumper at all, but we have to factor in the red of the bumper as well when it comes to putting the other bits on. So we have to try and be diplomatic with this. Batana, see you later, buddy. Best of luck with the content thing. You never did answer me questions. Didn't you? Could have recommended your channel. Could have told me what it was, so I could have had a look. But if I don't see you, take care of yourself. Not to worry. We can get it off you next time. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do a lot of red because there's already so much red on here. So I definitely don't want to do too much. Bye, Batana. Batana seemed nice. Yeah, Batana seemed nice. Got a nice vibe. My first impression, nice vibe. Oh. This is a Genestealer Cultist vehicle. Yeah, sorry, without the cultists on. The graffiti would look very different if it was orcs. I've got orc graffiti plates, and they're a real treat. I can show you what that would look like, actually. I'll show you Gaz. So what I did with Gaz is he's got like orc markings, see here, on the white bits, but also wherever you see like tallies, you see these tallies on the claw? They're stamping plates, those tallies. And then all of these on here are stamping plates, and all of these black ones. And then wherever you see a tally is Gaz. I'd be honest, I enjoy painting Gaz so much, I kind of want to get another Gaz. But if I enjoy painting Gaz, then it's safe to say I just enjoy painting any orc. It doesn't have to be another Gaz, if that makes sense. I don't even need another model. I can just make an orc. I've got orc heads lying around. I'll just slap a load of pieces together and call it Mega Armor, you know? I don't have to, at all, buy more orcs. Don't have to buy anything. Right, so I need maybe not a lot more. 2 reds on the bumper. Let's put numbers on. They like numbers, my Genestealer Cultists, for some reason. They love their numbers. Let's get a 2 for 1. Bingo, 2 for 1, good. Thanks, Dragon. I can give you another look. Yeah, it's Gaz. I got him second hand. I got Gaz for €30. He was already painted. These orange teeth are from the original model. I wanted to leave something as a little wink and a nod to the previous owner. I always feel sad when people sell their second-hand orcs. But the checkers are freehand. But yeah, like I say, the tally seems a bit dusty now. But I really, really enjoyed painting Gaz. He was a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun. And he introduced me to a new way of painting, like get one bit done and then move along. Like I would do one arm and then get that finished, and then move along. It was really satisfying. I like painting that way. I like having something finished in a stream, if that makes sense, or in a painting sesh. So a little bit more red on the door, and I think that's it. A little bit of red on this door. Let's do these wings. Why not? Why not have a pair of wings on the door? It really doesn't matter what we do. It's graffiti, so let's do something like this. The red does not like going on black, that's for sure. And then there's another one here. Oh, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. This is lovely. What a little treat. What a little treat this is. Thanks for... It's always nice when there's people on here chatting. I like it a lot. And I also like it a lot when there's people chatting and I get to listen to what they're talking about. I really like that. It's so nice. So thanks, guys. I appreciate that. So much so, I'm going to put a little love heart on this bit just to say thanks. The question is, where do I put it? I'm going to put it there. Oh, you can't even tell that it's a love heart. Maybe just a little bit on the back there. Right, is that enough red? Maybe a couple more. I might make it more red heavy on this side. Yeah, I think I will do that. I think trying to make it not look too consistent is good. But obviously when I get the yellow, I can tone down the reds. So what I'm using the stamps to tone down the yellow part, and then I'll do the same with the yellows. And it should even out as far as, I want to say composition, but I don't know, it's just something in my brain. When I look at it, it's like, that's too much of that colour, etc, etc. Let's whack this on back here. Oh, that's a big old bit of red. It's a bit lumpy, but that'll be alright, I think. That's okay, I think. Still a little bit of red needed on the door. Nothing massively major, just a couple of small ones. Let's just do there. Yeah, I can live with that. That's good. Right, we're on yellows, which is last one. I think it's starting to look pretty good. I didn't put any graffiti on here, though. I haven't put anything on that bit. And I can get a stamp on there, sort of, but maybe we'll put a bit of token yellow bits on there. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh no, I can do Necrons now. Look, we can do Necrons now. What it is that's Tesseract Glow, Scar White, White Scar, and Megaforce. And you get that green. It also tastes great as well, frankly. So, and yeah, but be careful though, if you drink Tesseract Megaforce, you will end up going to a public place and doing a live stream. That is one of the unfortunate byproducts. So just be warned, if you drink Megaforce Tesseract Glow, you will end up streaming in a different location. That's the downside of it. Right, we're on final one now. Did I check my bum? Well, I mean, I washed it in the shower this morning. Oh, my bum, did it glow? No, but it burned. It burned. Yeah, it burned. It burned a lot, actually. And I cried. Oh, yeah, Glenn. I mean, I can't show you its delicious colour, but this is my favourite. I drink this for the name. This is Colossus Energy Drink. Kong Strong. Wild Power. Not just power, but wild power. Kong Strong, Wild Power, Colossus. I mean, it's just my favourite. It's my absolutely super duper favouriteest. It's brilliant. Job! No way! Joby boy! Colossus Energy Drink. Kong Strong, Wild Power. How could you not get behind that? Right, we're on yellows now. Bowl motion. Oh, well, sorry, Glenn. You know, I mean, if you're looking for smart, you're in the wrong place. If you're looking for someone that understands words, then yeah, you're definitely in the wrong place. You know, you're barking up the wrong tree on that one, buddy. Yeah, wrong place if you think there's smart things here. With Kong Strong, I dare not mix paint with Kong Strong Wild Power because it's so delicious. The paint would gain sentience, and we'd all be doomed. So I can't do that. Can't do it. We'd all be doomed. That's all right, Job. What are you doing in Wales? What's taking you there, bud? Wee. Yeah, going to know. Oh, that bit was dried already. That's unfortunate. It was a nice little bit of yellow. Well, fair dues, Joby, buddy. Buddy, old pal. Let's do this one. All right, Job. I won't be on. I won't be on in 2 hours, but I will catch up with you sometime, I'm sure. Yeah, I love Gaz as well. I do love Gaz. Yeah, I'm well pleased with him. He came out a real treat. Absolute treat. I feel like I should have more models. Ah, here he is! Yeah, Ven, I got a bone to pick with you. Me and you have found ourselves in dangerous waters, buddy. We are in dangerous waters. The new Bad Moon boss looks good as well, by the way. That's pretty good. Ven, something happened to me the other day, and it made me very sad. We might have to reconsider the worm thing, Ven. Do you remember the other day, just as I was ending the stream, you popped on and called me a worm, just as I was turning off. So I saw it just as I went, right then. But I did not think to myself, oh, there's Ven, the guy who said really nice things to me to help me when Mgate happened. No, what I thought was, oh, there's the worm guy. And I was like, no. Do you want to be the worm guy in my mind? Do we want to do that to ourselves? I feel like it diminishes us both. So yeah, I got a bit panicky when that happened. So, I mean, if you want to be the worm guy, you can. If you want to. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying. I thought, that was my first thought. Oh, it's the worm guy. All right, well, okay, fine. Yeah, all right. I wonder if we can get Big Mac. When Big Mac finally returns, we can get Big Mac to call you the worm guy. Oh, we could convince his algorithm to... Oh, Warden said be worm guy, not Ven. My bad. My bad. Sorry, Ven. I thought you were saying you could be the worm guy. My bad, my bad. Is that really low battery? No. Oop. Right, now we have to watch out for the yellow. I want to do some yellow on there to mask up that black a little bit. And we want a little yellow here maybe, and a little bit there. Okay. A dab a do you with the yellows. You don't have to go crazy bonkers with it, but just a little bit here and there. Oh, Ven! Thank you as well, by the way, Ven. All this graffiti idea has come about what you said to me. I owe it all to you, buddy. Thanks for the idea. It's all thanks to you, bud. This is all happening. Yeah, thanks to you. So thank you for that, Ven. The graffiti's worked out really well, I feel. If you can see that, I think it looks really cool. So yeah, thank you very much for just suggesting that. Yeah. Credit where it's due. It was all Ven's suggestion to do graffiti with the stamping plates. Kind of want to put another yellow one over there as well. Just a little something something. I should then. The trouble is, you know, you're just talking worm stuff. I think I know everything I need to know about worms. So that's the downside. I mean, what else can you teach me about worms? You got a worm fact for me? Worm guy? Just one. Couple of little ones. Not big ones, table. Not big ones. Little ones. Let's do a little bit there, like so. Tiny bit on the top. Yeah, tiny bit up here. And then the hazard stripes and one there. Okay, we're getting there. We're very nearly done at this point. Very, very nearly done. I don't want to do too much, but at the same time, I don't want to do too little. I've got to find that sweet spot, that Goldilocks Malarkey. That's a lot of yellow. Let's maybe whack that on here, like so. Just to break up that yellow a little bit. Yeah, let's do that big 08. I think freehand graffiti would be a good way to go in future. Oh, this is a big old bit of yellow. That might be too much yellow, arguably, so maybe we just put it all on. Look at all that yellow that went on. Alright, I think we're kind of at the end of this. I just need another symbol of some sort. Anything will do. Let's just whack that on there like so, just to break up those hazard stripes. Alright, what do we think, guys? Do we think that's done graffiti wise? Do we think that's enough graffiti? I wanted it to be concentrated in some areas but not so much in others. What do we think? Does that look alright for a vehicle? What are we thinking? That look okay? Graffiti wise? I might slosh a wash over it. I think it looks alright. The thing is, I've got to cover this all up to spray these wheels, and there's a lot of bits under here that aren't actually base coated, but I think underneath I don't need to worry about it so much. As long as I cover this top section, I think we're good. So what I might do is I might move in now and start getting some paint on it. There's a couple of bits I've noticed that I need to do straight away. So let's just get on that, I think. So first things first, I need a bit of Corex white. Where's Corex? There we are. No, that's not Corex. Corex white. I know you're here. Ah, bingo. Oh, this Corex white is in terrible shape. So guys, for the sake of the tally, I've lost my tally bit. I know I was on 402, 400, sorry, when I started today. So, is it right that I've done a stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I did 2 streams yesterday? Is that right? So I'm on 12 hours for this week so far. Is that correct? Do we have a consensus that that's correct? You're right. It does need a little wink and a nod to you. It's true. You're right. You're right, Ven. It does need a little wink and a nod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint you out. I'm going to paint you out a patch. Let's find you a spot. Preferably a spot where there's no... Oh, I didn't really do graffiti on the bumper. Okay. Well, let's do that now, shall we? Should we give you a Ven here? Let's see if I can do it. So we'll start with the E. And we'll add some colour to it. I don't know what colour we can go, but it will go alright on the... Yeah, credit where credit's due. The graffiti should have a Ven. The question is, what colour should we do it so it really stands out? So there's an N there, believe it or not, but the bumper's in the way. And then we need a V. There we go. Believe it or not, that does say Ven. You want it in green? There's no green on the vehicle! I'm not going to do it in green. It doesn't match the colours. There's not a single bit of green graffiti on it. I'm not doing green. Right, so there's a VEN. But what I can do is I can definitely improve that. We can definitely do better than that. Yeah, it will stand out then, but I'm not going to give you credit for this lovely graffiti by then you in turn ruining the graffiti. Green is too much. I'm not putting green on this. I like it. I don't want a big green bumper. I will make it stand out though with something. I could do yellow. Would you accept yellow? Or should we go in the middle and do a greeny yellow? What about a greeny yellow? Would you accept a greeny yellow, half and half? You mind your own business, Warden. It's between me and Ven. You get out of it, Mr. Worm. It's between me and Ven. Right, let's get a little ink on this now. I want some Reichland. Whilst we're discussing colours, I'm going to Reichland a little bit of recess on this guy. Muck it up a little bit. Green and yellow? I think green and yellow is good, because then, you know, neither of us get exactly what we want. So I think that's kind of fine that we do that. I think that would be good that we do that. I think that's a reasonable compromise. I can't Corex white the... I should probably do that first, to be honest. Let's get that in the glass. The reason I mixed this Corex white up in the first place is that I want to blast a load in here and then ink it, and if it overlaps, it overlaps. It's not a major issue. The point is that I get the white in there so I can then just pop a light blue ink in there, give the illusion of glass. Yeah, that will be good enough. Neither of us get what we want right after asking what you want. You stow that shit, Warden. You stow it now. You stow it now, sailor. Loose lips, shink ships. You stow that. It's not meant to make sense. It's not meant to make sense. It's just how we roll here. I haven't done the headlights at all. Haven't done anything under there. Haven't even thought about under there at all. Well, there's still time. Right, what I can do as well is I can use this Corex white to base coat a couple of bits and use that white up. Let's see what we could fix. Well, not that we need to fix anything though, actually. I might use it to do a bit of chipping. Just like if I just do a little bit of white on some edges, you know, just to break it up a little bit. If I just do teeny bits, maybe I could just soften some of these lines ever so slightly. You know, if I just a couple of bits here and there. Maybe not too much. Maybe that feels a bit much. Maybe just around here a little bit. Yeah, not too much of that. Tone it down, table. Not too much of that at all. Maybe a little bit back here. Like someone was walking around with paint on their shoes. That Corex white is not necessary. Let's splotch some on. I want to use it, so I'm going to just apply it to this bit. Get this base coated. I know it's going to get some spray on it, but I don't want to waste the paint. So let's just do that. Like so. There we go. And a little bit, use up the last of it here. Okay. Right, so what do I need to do? I need to glue the gunner and the this guy. He needs to go in. I think it looks better with two dudes. The colour wheel, yeah, we do have the colour wheel. Oh, it's in a box of stuff I haven't quite put away yet. So, hey KS, you're just in time to see the graffiti. It's definitely coming along. I am a little bit unsure how to proceed. at this moment in time. I guess I could Corax white that, actually. Because this bit is not, this plate here is not going to get sprayed. It's only got a partial of paint on it, so I need to get some paint on that. Oh my days, we haven't, no, there's no cake on it. Oh, where is the cake plate? We do need to get a cake on it. Where are the plates? Oh, we don't have cake. I completely, guys, what's worse is I forgot about cake. I forgot about cake. That is shocking that I forgot about cake. I don't even remember what plate it's on. Ah, here it is. Guys, I can only apologise. I forgot about cake. We got cake back. Here's cake. I can't believe I forgot about cake. That's criminal. That is absolutely criminal. Let's get some cake on there. Oh, I was gone too long. Gone too long. I forgot about cake. That's really bad, guys. That's really, really bad. Let me make sure I get this stamp perfect. I'm going to just clean up the stamp itself and nail this one. Thank you, Van. We have to have cake on there. There we go. Pride of place at the front. There we go, guys. We got a cake. We got a cake right on the front. There we go. Perfect. Now it's good. Now it looks right. Now it looks right. Oh, thank you again, Van. Dear Lord, absolutely coming through for me on these, Van. Well, I was trying to go for like Hive Scummy. I kind of want to see. Part of me kind of wants to see if I can push the boat out with this graffiti, because like realistically, how long did this graffiti take me? What, 2 hours and a half? But then I had to paint it and everything yesterday, so it's not the quickest of processes. But part of me thinks about like, because this is the first vehicle I'm painting on stream, and I'm thinking, well, what other vehicles can cultists use? What other vehicles can I like mucky up? I like the idea of graffiti vehicles. The hope was to make it look like it had been graffitied. That was the hope. Ah, Birmingham. This vehicle is way, way, way smaller than I was thinking, though. I know I've said it a few times, but it is just way smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was a lot bigger than this, which makes me think that maybe the cultists in general are not like the biggest of guys. Okay, right, the blues. I bet that Corax white is dried now. So let's just get a lovely blue ink. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on 412. Ah! It doesn't count as a drop. Fundy's not here. Doesn't count. He's not here. Lies. Lies, Warden, lies. No. No. It doesn't count because I say no loudly. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Now that will need a dark blue as well, just to bring those light blues out, but that will work. Oh, this is all but done. Let's decant that into my other one. Okay. Wow. Actual one finished. There you go. Thank you for your service. I need to turn you into some kind of terrain piece, make it more economical to get through paint. I need to find some way of using you. Right, I need some Agrax. I need to find some Agrax next. We need to really go into those recesses. Because Reikland's okay, but we definitely need a bit of the old Agrax. Oh, not the lens of the vehicle though. Hang on a second, does what I'm doing count as weathering? Am I actually weathering something? Am I actually weathering a vehicle? Am I actually doing alright weathering a vehicle? Like I say, this never would have happened without Ven. It's credit where credit's due. Never would be doing this without Ven. Oh, that's the weapon rack. There's got to be some glue going in there. That might not adhere too well. We'll worry about that when we get to it, though. It seems that you can graffiti over hazard stripes and they look okay. Because I wasn't pleased with those stripes, but with enough stamps on them, it gives the impression that there's hazard stripes, but you don't need to worry about it so much. It's kind of nice. Okay, I don't want to overdo it with the Agrax. So just a little bit in there. And a little bit in there. Not too much. Just enough to break it up a little bit. And break it up and tie it together at the same time. As weird as that sounds. Okay. I think we're there. So I need to get my ass in gear with base coating the wheels. That's going to be a lot of lead belcher and null oil I don't feel much of a need. I feel like this play is the main event. However, I want to do the characters right, so I think I'm going to have to do the dirty thing that Warden does and sub-assemble. You know, that dirty, disgusting practice that KS and Warden do, where they sub-assemble things like disgusting creatures. I think I've got to wade into this quagmire that is their painting ability and techniques and do sub-assembly. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Gonna have to do it because unfortunately it's way better than how I do things. Complete reversal. Slam it and then reverse. That's the goal. Right, I think we're done. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out. We got the graffiti sorted. It's turned out better than I was expecting. In my mind's eye, I wasn't expecting it to look so good. So I'm pretty pleased with how it has turned out. It makes me think that, you know what? Genestealer Cultist vehicles, not so intimidating anymore. I need to do some dark blue on those lenses. They look a little bit poop. Next time, yeah. So it might be this evening when the kids are down, or I don't know if it's going to be evening streams over the weekend. I'd like to, but we'll have to see how it goes. But in the meantime, you'll definitely see me Monday morning. But then maybe tonight, maybe on the weekend in the evenings. I'll let you know. Take care, guys. Been a real pleasure. I'll see you soon. All right, bye.